see the U.S.-China relationship, is having a problem. They call it a structural problem. Like one status quo power is rising power.
I'm familiar with the argument. Go ahead.
And what do you make of that? Is there any way for them to coexist peacefully?
Well, certainly there's a way to coexist peacefully if there's a will to coexist. We're going through a transition it's not in the hands of a Chinese leader or an American leader to shape the way the entire world looks in a few years. The old bipolar world of Soviet Union versus the West led by the US is not there anymore. The temporary unipolar world is over with, and we're now in a much more fluid and messy period when there will be lots of coalitions of the willing and free-form affiliations, state with state and region with region, to deal with emerging challenges, whether they're scientific or medical or military.
Looking into the future, we don't know, like maybe in the next 5 or 10 years or even longer between China and the US, the relationship, if you are asked, what's the recipe, to stabilize, to even improve the relationship between the two countries?
Well, I think the most important thing is patience. China has changed a lot in my experience, and I've only got a limited lifetime of experience with this country.
The Chinese would say the same about the Americans.
Yeah, but of course, and the China I knew in 1980 and the China I knew in 1989, and the China I knew in 1999, and the China I knew in 2012, and today are all quite different. And the China of 2024 to 2034 is going to be different. And so we shouldn't make final decisions about our future on the basis of where we are now, but try to shape the outcome to see if we can get a better basis for stability and perhaps cooperation in the years ahead. But what we're unhappy with today may be different tomorrow, so don't make final decisions today that you can postpone until tomorrow.